Hey Leo, it's Majesticas Tarot. If you've been here before, welcome back. If this is new, welcome. So tonight, we are going to do the 27th through the 30th, what's going on with you and your energy. Then we'll clarify. At the end, we will do some career, what's going on with your work, messages. Then please hit the like button if you like the video. Comment if you would, subscribe if you haven't already. Remember, roles can be reversed and not every Leo is doing the same thing. This is a general collective reading. So hopefully something will resonate. Maybe it'll help you look at something in a different perspective, answer some questions. So let's get started. I've already shuffled the cards. Spirit, please tell me about Leo's energy, the 27th through the 30th of May. Something that you wanted did not work out the way that you thought it would. You thought that you did everything you could, but now you're telling yourself, obviously, I didn't do the best I could have done. Or maybe I should have looked into things a little bit more. Because we do have the Tower here. I feel that you're blaming yourself for this. Let's keep going. You're definitely wanting to change your happiness. You want to change your success. You want to change your destination. You're like, okay, obviously I did this wrong. You're blaming yourself for it, but it's time to make a change for the rest of your life, to be successful in money or relationships or whatever. Wow, that's crazy. Okay. Money, relationship, whatever the case is, you're just ready to change it up because obviously what you're doing is not working. Overall energy of this spread is the, well, it's not really spread, but okay, is you're waking up. Eight of Swords in reverse. So let's clarify. Spirit, please help me clarify Leo's energy, May 27th through the 30th. Oh, it could have been love here. I think you're realizing that a connection or something that, yeah, is dead. It's completely over with. And that could be because secrets came out about something. But like I said, I think you're blaming yourself here. I don't know why, but yeah, it was a connection here. There, could have been a missed opportunity here. You feel like it's never going to come back together. It's completely dead. And reason being is because secrets came out. Somebody opened up their mouth about something. I think somebody who maybe, I'm getting somebody who doesn't know any better possibly, brought something to your attention. Tell me about Leo blaming themselves. Because you were always trying to find ways here to figure out what you needed to do to fix this, and you just felt like you didn't do a good enough job. You know what? You know what I'm going to tell you? What I'm going to tell you is no matter what you do, it's either going to work or it doesn't work. And if it doesn't work, this isn't your person. It's not your person. If it didn't work, it's not your person. If they're not going to be, if they're not accepting, I mean, obviously there are secrets coming out about this person. I mean, roles can be reversed, but I'm just saying, the stuff that you found out. If this, you know, if the person that you're trying to work with is not trying to work with you, this is not your person. Because the person that's your person will try to work with you. Point blank, period. Okay. Tell me about this change. Leo's ready to make a full circle change. Leo, you're here. I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay. Yes, you're unhappy here. You feel defeated. And you're realizing this is not who I want to be anymore. So you want to change your way of doing certain things. I think you've evolved. You might, you know, you've grown up a little bit. Maybe a little bit more. You are very determined, and you're even hard on yourself about making this change. You're like, I'm going to do whatever I need to do this. Do you realize this? I'm going to do this because you're tired of feeling like you're living, like no matter what you do, no matter what relationship you get into, like no matter what career you do, no matter, you know, it comes to a dead end. Well, if things aren't growing, it is going to come to a dead end. And Leo, some things are supposed to come to a dead end because when you start getting uncomfortable, that's God, that's the universe, whatever you believe in, telling you it's time to grow. Come on, it's time to get up. Let's go. And maybe you're there now. Yeah, 5 of Cups in the reverse. You're recovering. You're recovering from all this past drama, and it doesn't just have to be this. This could be like drama baggage that you've carried from when you were younger, you know, that you just packed up, carried with you, took it with you. Okay. Let's get the energy of what you're, you know, this, I don't know, this is a person. I don't know. So let's clarify. Spirit, please help me clarify at least Lisa might resonate. I mean, please help me get the other entities' energy. Well, I'll take it. Oh. Yeah, there's somebody here that's very irresponsible with the majority of what they possess. They're always looking for the next best thing here. Tell me more. They're always competing. They're always competing with somebody else. They're always competing with somebody else here. And the reason why this entity, company, person, whatever the case may be, doesn't succeed is because they don't give what they're given. They're always competing with the, you know, they're always looking for the next best thing. They're always exploring what the next best thing, you know, it's kind of like, hey, Sally, Sally, you want to go to dinner on Friday? I don't know. I'll let you know by Friday, because they're looking for the next, if a better offer's coming in, basically. They're always competing with everybody. They're always competing with the people that they work with. They're always competing with their lover. They're always competing with themselves. And they never give Usually the stuff that they invest in falls through because they do not put in what's given to them. It's like, here, you have, I'm going to give you this, this, and this. So what can you do to maintain it? It's easy to lose it. What can you do to maintain it? Bottom of the deck, the Emperor, Aries energy. You could be dealing with an Aries. They want to be that person, but because of all this baggage going on here, always looking for the next best thing, always competing, it's, it don't ever make it there. It always falls through, but they show up. They show up as the Emperor. Oh, I guarantee you that. They show up like that. See, what you don't see is hidden behind this. You don't realize they show up as the Emperor. That's how they act. That's how they act in front of everybody, right? But this is what's really happening behind the scenes here. So, okay, let's clarify. Spirit, please help me clarify this person's energy. What is that? Yeah, we have the Chariot here, Cancer energy. You could be dealing with a Cancer. We have Scorpio energy here, the Death card in change, and the Eight of Wands. They're always in a hurry to make a change. So fast that they just end up going in circles. So it reminds me of National Lampoon's Vacation, Chevy Chase. I think it's the... I don't think it's the Wally World one. I think it's when it might be the Wally World one. Anyways, or the Europe one. Maybe it's the Wally World one. Anyways, there's this circle, right? And Chevy Chase keeps driving. He keeps missing the exit, because he's misjudging and he's such in a hurry to do what he needs to do, and he keeps misjudging and he just keeps going in circles. That's this person. Tell me more. Yeah. We have the King of Wands here. This person is aggressive. This person could have multiple personalities here. This person is aggressive. This person plays people. And they're wearing a mask. They don't have what it takes. They act like they do, but they're wearing a mask. They act like they're a teacher. They act like they're like they know everything. They know their stuff, but they really don't. They try to act like they know more than what they do. And they really actually end up looking stupid when people actually realize what they're saying. Yeah, with the moon here. They're hiding that. They're hiding who they really are here from everybody. But they come in as the, I got this, I got this, I got this. Okay, tell me more. They do nothing but cause stress on themselves, and they don't even realize it here. They don't even realize what they're doing. They just keep running their mouth, keep running back and forth, repeating circles, repeating circles, repeating cycles, repeating circles. They don't even, I guess they don't even see it. And you know what? If a person doesn't see what they're doing, nothing can help them. Okay. Let's keep going here. What was revealed? What did you find out? What did Leo find out? that this person was broke and lies about it. They lack responsibility here. They don't have their priorities together. Look at the Seven of Swords. They lie about that. They might tell you, oh yeah, man, I got this, I got that. Oh yeah, I'm doing so well. I'm doing so great. Like, it's great. They're lying about it. They're so lying about it. Because they feel that, yes, speaking it into existence is one thing. But when they lie about it, it's because they want people to look at them in a different way. Oh, wow, he's doing... No, that's called false validation. Yep, Knight of Wands in the reverse here again. This person's an idiot. Okay. And the Hangman's after that. They're stuck like Chuck like that. Chuck can resonate. And okay, so that's another way of like, they feel stuck. So that's the only way they feel how to get out of situations is to lie and be deceptive and do things that do nothing but hinder them. So. Okay. Tell me about Leo wanting to make a change here for the better in their life. Tell me more. Yeah, you're ready to get off your booty and move and offer yourself some love here. You know what you need to do to get it there? You could have felt like this person was using you. They took from you. And that's something that you're never going to let anybody do to you again. Like they used you and disconnected from you. Okay. Help me clarify Leo's spirit. Please help me clarify Leo's second spread. Oh. Leo's second spread, please. This person's lost. They're so lost, that's why they just jump into things. They think they're going to find their happiness that way. But no, they just repeat circles again. Death card in reverse on top of the death card. Death card in reverse. Because nothing's changed. They just keep jumping into stuff. They're careless. They're there's another word I want to use. I don't know. Let's keep going. Lost again. Lost without you. They're lost again. They don't know what to do. But they like to play around with women that want to play around with them or men. Gender has no tarot here. It's the Queen of Wands. So it's a woman in the reverse. So I just said woman, but take it how it resonates. That's how they feel better about themselves. Playing around with the people that want to play around with them. But they only go to people that are broken. You know, who's going to accept. Who's going to accept what, I don't know, accept their ignorance, their arrogance. Tell me about the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Oh. Tell me about the Four of Pentacles in reverse, please. Okay, how they... If something happens, how they feel better about themselves is they just let it all go. They're like, you know what? I'm done. I'm letting it all go. Yep, now I feel better. I can move on with my life. Tower card. It's exactly. We have Libra energy here. Four of Pentacles. They let it all go. Doesn't matter what it is. I'm just going to throw it in the trash. Go buy another. Okay. Okay. Tell me more. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They don't even realize that what they're doing in repeating cycles, they don't even realize it. They don't even realize that's what's stopping their opportunity here of how they are. They don't even realize it with the Ace of Swords in reverse. They have no idea what the hell, like why it keeps happening. They no recollection of it at all. Wow. Yep, they just keep on keeping on. Moving and grooving. Give me one more card, please. Spirit, please. Well, give me two. Yep. That's why this person, they feel lonely. They feel lonely and they can't be by themselves. They're a fast talker. They keep moving. They just keep moving. Moving. Maybe keep changing houses or something. I don't know. They keep moving. They have to keep moving. So let's get some advice. Leo. Spirit, please. What's Leo's advice? Spirit, what's Leo's advice? It'll come back out if it needs to. I don't like the way these cards shuffle. You need to go within here, and you also make sure you're not naive. When you see something you really, really want, make sure you check all the boxes. Do not rush into any decisions here. Don't even tell people what you're kind of looking into. Just make sure that you watch yourself. Do research on, you need to use your discernment. When you see something you want, use your discernment. Make sure you try to figure out, is that person, place, or thing for me? Try to get, if there's any red flags showing, you really need to observe more than just going for it here. You need to fight for yourself, okay? So let's get some work messages. Overall energy of that, the Nine of Cups. Loving yourself. What's going on with Leo at work? Somebody got... You feel like you need to make more money. You feel like you need a higher position here. You feel like you deserve that. You feel like it's fair. And you'll fight for it if you have to. If there's competition or whatever the case may be. Okay, don't do anything reckless. Go by the book. Don't do what this person does. Lie, cheat, steal. We have theft here. You don't have to do that. I know you feel like, you know, everything that you're doing is not getting you anywhere. So, yeah, you need to make more money. You need to move up in position. So, what's coming in next for Leo? Oh. You could disconnect here, go work on your own. Possible an idea or something. Are you finding another job here? Ooh, you see something. You're trying to prepare for it. What is this? Something that you don't feel is a punishment. You feel like this job could be punishing you, working you too hard and not giving you as much money. You feel that what you see, you're trying to prepare for something that you don't want to feel in prison anymore. So Leo, I think you see something, you know, on the horizon. You realize something, you know, came to light for you. Revealed like, yeah, I can do that. Or yeah, that's where I need to go. I won't feel betrayed there. I kind of feel like you have to betray this place or this job or this career in order to get what you want, but you don't. You can actually just disconnect from it, prepare yourself to move forward, because there's something else out there for you that doesn't make you feel like you're in a prison or you are being punished because you're not making enough money. Anything else? We got the Wheel of Fortune again. So you feel like you don't have, I think you feel like you don't have much of a social life because you don't have enough money to go out and have a social life. And you want to change that? Tell me more. Well, that just came out. Yeah, you don't feel like you have any freedom. I guess this is basically just confirming what's going on with you. But I think you see something on the horizon. Tell me more. How's that going to work out? It's something you've never done before. Jeez. It's something you've never done before, so you're kind of looking into it. You're a little bit cautious. You think maybe this could be a fantasy for you instead of something that could help you make more money. But it can help you make more money. And you don't have to work as hard either. Leo, this is what I have for you, the 27th through the 30th. If the reading resonated, please click the like button. Comment if you would. Subscribe if you haven't already. Remember, roles can be reversed also in this whole situation. Good luck. And I just want to, if you're subscribed, I very, very much appreciate it. I'm growing my channel. I'm building. So I really, really, really appreciate it. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the week and be blessed.